Live at 4, let's look at the store, and I know for a fact there's going to be some stuff to buy today. I saw something. First things first, I want to draw your attention to Tana's video. So this is a rumor video. I have no idea where he got this information from. There's a link in the description. I suggest checking it out. If you're interested in rumors and you like rumors like this, be sure to follow and subscribe to Tana. Couple things. Silver Surfer, he talks about that. He also gives some discussion of how that's going to work. And he talks about 2 X Factor. And as you know, X Factor, Dad Bros, Longshot, and Shatterstar are like symbiotes 2.0. And he's saying that they're going to bring 2 more. And he names Polaris and Multiple Men. Go down to the link in the description. Now, let's get to offer review because there's a ton of stuff to talk about right here. And I'm pretty excited because it looks like there's something to actually buy today. We're going to just skip through some of this. I haven't found a gold gear offer that I'm comfortable with. And I'm not going to talk about it at length in this video, but the multiples of gold gear, I mean, you know how it's like 40 purple gear gets you this much on a character? Well, multiply those numbers on gold gear by like 8. Like you need like 300 of these per piece or something. And the numbers are all whacked out on gold gear. So don't recommend purchasing gold gear. Daily orb bundle. At best, I value these at $2 a piece. Training material orbs and gold orbs, $2 a piece. So to me, that's a $4 value, which is worth about 300 cores. Now, there's a couple things that I'm frustrated about this event. Firstly, they haven't sold us any good core offer deals, and they also haven't sold us any discounted offers for cores. Lastly, the White Tiger event. What if the White Tiger event was running right now and you could spend cores on the White Tiger event? I don't know why the core spending event couldn't have lined up with the White Tiger campaign event. I mean, we're going to get, this event's going to end and then they're probably going to start the White Tiger event. It's kind of frustrating if you ask me, because I know people are save up cores for those campaign events. And what do you do? What do you do? Let's move on. Armory 14 Orb. I'm a mobile complainer. I get it. I'm just a complainer. Salt. Anyways, Armory 14 Orb offer. I buy this if it was an Armory 15, but I'm not interested in the 14s. Those are available in Doom campaigns 1, 2, and 3, so no interest there. Extraordinary Energy Bundle. And this has been the only core offer that I've recommended since the event started. If you refresh the 50s, like the 50s for the energy per day, this is not as good value as that. But if you go, you can do the 50s and then you do the 100s and then it goes to 200, right? Eventually. But if you're someone that refreshes the 100s, this is actually a good deal. This is a better value than the 100s because, you would have to get 200 cores to get that energy and you're going to get that. And this is really good for right now. We've got the Iceman Blitz started. So, you could dump this right into the Iceman Blitz. I know I had my Blitz energy up to 800 when I started the Blitz today because I've been buying this. But I'm done. Our alliance has finished off the event. So I'm done with this event. I'm not going to do anything special after this. I'm done with this. I'm just going back to my normal whaley self. Yeah, I got the t-shirt on and everything. Whale harder, my friends. Let's go. Silver promotion credits. I talked about this yesterday, and we're going to go into this. I said this was trash. Remember I said $90 to take one character from 4 to 5. This is garbage. And then I said they often sell this for $15, and that was an okay offer because sometimes they sell it for even better. Well, look at what we got here. 50 silver promotion credits for $3. In my opinion, this is a no-brainer offer because they tried to sell this for $30, which is whacked. That's just a whack price. $15 for 50 silver promotion credits is the okay price, like the C- price. This is the A price. We're going to scoop this up right now. I think this is about as good as it gets. Okay, I'm using Amazon Coins. I am sponsored by Amazon Coins, and so is Tana. But here's I want to say this. If you are using Amazon Coins and you've signed up with Amazon Coins, the link only works for 24 hours. So if you're going to re-up and go buy more stuff because a new character came out and you're going to go buy some more packs, something like that, consider going to Tana's video or Reminex's video or one of my videos and reuse or bookmarking the link because every time you click it, it's only good we only get credit for 24 hours. So anyway, sponsored by Amazon, links in the description. Let's move on. You can save up to 20%, right? Let's go. Purple gear or calendar. Okay. I very much like this, but I'm not going to buy it. Very, very much like this also. This is a strong recommendation. Right now, we're going mutant on mutant on mutant, right? Mutant on mutant on mutant. I think we're 4 in a row, right? Plus, we had the X factor from the previous patch, right? And what if I don't know when Tana stuff that he's talking about is going to happen, but Tana said we're going to get 2 more Polaris and what is it called? Multiple men. We might be going on mutant on mutant on mutant and mutants, more mutants. This is Marvel Mutant Force. All we get is mutants. This currency is the most helpful for bridging that gap when we have characters stacked up, because when you open purple orbs, you get random, right? And then you can farm a little bit, right, in your daily activities to get the pieces. But this particular currency, you can select mutant and you can get those pieces that you need. I've heavily depended on this for a while to bridge those gaps where we get slammed with the same character class back to back to back. I do like this very much. I'm fully stocked on purple gear at this time. I'm not in the market for purple gear. I'm not buying purple gear. But when I was buying purple gear, I scooped up these calendar offer orbs specifically for those situations when we have mutant on mutant on mutant on mutant. Anyways, racks on racks on racks. Squirrel offer. We talked about this yesterday. I don't recommend this necessarily. I mean, Squirrel Girl is a fine character. It's kind of a strange team. It's a 4-man team. We're missing a 5th Young Avenger. Who knows what it's going to be? And this character doesn't lead you into another legendary. So I don't think there's any urgency on the Squirrel Girl character. So I don't see the point of this. Advanced tech gear offer. Again, typo. This is not tech gear. This is mutant gear. We talked about this. And this was these offers are just kind of whacked out all the time. This is mutant gear. So I'm not in the market personally for purple gear, but when I was, I didn't want to spend more than 10 cents a piece. My guess is you need this and this, probably need this more than this, but remember we're going mutant on mutant. That's 150 pieces, which makes it in that 10 cents a piece. If you need all 3, this is actually a pretty good deal, but my guess is that you probably have an abundance of these and a shortage of these 2 right here. Let's move on. Premium ISO 8 offer. I'm not in the market. I'm not buying this ISO 8 right now because the main primary bottleneck in the ISO 8 system, which I am really a fan of ISO 8, by the way, but the primary bottleneck in the ISO 8 system is ions. So I'm not in the market for this. Ion pricing has been historically bad. This is pretty much anchor pricing. They haven't heavily discounted ions ever to date. I don't recommend this, but I have bought it. I absolutely have bought it. What's up, Luke? Are you hungry? I haven't fed my cat yet. He's coming to say hi. Anyways, let's keep going. Exclusive training offer. All right, so we value these at $2 a piece. Plus this right here is another $3. This is $11 value. Doesn't add up to $19. I'm in the market for this. If this was $10, I would scoop this up right now, but I'm not. Premium Orb Pack. This is not a gold orb. I just want to point this out. This is a Kingpin Orb. I do value Kingpin Orbs at $1 a piece because they have quite an abundance of training materials in them, actually. Purple gear and gold gear. In fact, when I'm low on training materials and I don't have a character to farm and I got a bunch of arena credits, I will pop these, but that's not for everybody. If you have characters that you need in the arena store, I don't recommend opening the Kingpin Orbs. The problem with Kingpin Orbs is that they have Kingpin in them. Anyways, $1 piece for these, $4, and that's worth $1. $5 total value does not add up to $10. Let's move on. Legacy 1 orb value these orbs at 25 cents a piece. These are higher value to new players, but most people do not need these characters. The 25 cents per piece pricing is based off of the gold and the purple gear inside of them, so I'm not going to buy this. But for newer players, this is actually not bad because it's a great way of getting bulk character shards that most of us are fully entrenched in. $24 for 3,000 energy. The only reason I'd buy this is if you were pushing for level 80 or trying to take advantage of some sort of double drops, or sometimes they have triple, catalyst drops or something like that. But this is a normal offer that appears twice a week, several times a month. I bet you this offer is in the store at least 4 times a month, maybe more. Not really special. No interest in this myself personally. Gold Orb bundle at best. This is worth $2 a piece. This is a Blitz Orb, which I have no value to, like 10 cents, and got a little bit of gold there. Maybe it's worth $2.50. Not worth $5. Orb Draft. So we got the Watermelon Orb, which is the ability orb, which I do not like at all. I think those are worth about 10 cents a piece. Premium Orb's worth $1. Gold Orb's worth $2. 10 cents, maybe under $1. I'm not going to buy this because I do not want to get the ability orb. So I always pass on this one right there. Or consumable bundle, the Pack of Shame. We no longer buy that because I'm a dirty blitzer. If you blitz a lot, you won't need to buy this. End of story. Let's move on. Blitz Charge Pack. I don't buy these. Just this orb right here really frustrates me that they would try to sell that. There's very little, no value at some point on that orb because you just get a ton of them. All right, we're at the end of this. Again, Scopely, please bring back the 10 for 10. Let's toggle over to my other account. My other account, I've not spent any money on. It's like a level 53 account. And so there are different offers in there. We've talked about this offer at length for many days. This is a function of Nick Fury now being a permanent legendary event and a 3-star unlock. Purchasing these 5 Kree minions for $35 will allow you to get Nick Fury. Is that worth $35? I don't even know. In Scopely numbers, that's actually okay value. 500 character shards for $35. I think it's pretty whaley. I think for a new player, you can actually bypass Nick Fury. I mean, he's not the pinnacle, the focus of legendary character progression, in my opinion. I mean, I think you focus on Dark Dimension 2, get Ultron, move on, try to get through the Dark Dimensions, get Hela up and running, that kind of stuff. Nick Fury is pretty much kind of in my opinion, kind of an optional legendary character this time. He's still good. I still use him on defense and war with Coulson. I get it. That's fine. Let's move on. Ooh, Elite Hawkeye offer. Oh, okay, I do like this. So let's say this right here, 200 energy is worth maybe $1. So you got $1 right there, and you got 45 Hawkeye shards for $4. Couple things I'll say. Wave 1 Avengers are decent. I'm going to say that we lost our war yesterday because of Wave 1 Avengers. Our opponents just had monstrous Wave 1 Avengers. That is an amazing defensive war team. I'm hearing early, specifically with Thor, this is a great early game team. Now, I haven't been playing my normal account. I don't really know what's going on. The meta changes early game. But my understanding, a long time ago is Defenders, and then it's Guardians. Now I'm hearing people are going Wave 1 Avengers early game. I haven't personally done that, so I couldn't tell you. But this is probably good if you're in that situation. But Hawkeye's relatively easy to get. Let's move on. We're going to skip over all the offers that are duplicates on this account that we've already talked about. And Queen of the Dead offer. Okay, so Black Bolt Legendary event is coming up, I believe, on Tuesday. Hella. I don't recommend typically 50 characters for $30. That is horrifically expensive. But I want to talk to you about the 5 reasons why Hela's important. Reason number 1, Hela herself is an amazing character. I'm using her in Dark Dimension 4. She's great on offense on war. She doesn't really have a good defensive team right now as Guardians get chewed up by symbiotes and technically X-Men now. Astonishing X-Men chew him up, but she's still an amazing character. I've used her in the Dark Dimension. Reason number 2, Greg, her undead summon, is amazing. In fact, he's more important than she is. Best thing ever. Especially when you get double, if you can revive Hela while one's on the board, then you'll have 2. It's amazing. Reason number 3, Black Bolt. Asgardians are the pathway. 5-star Asgardians are the pathway to Black Bolt. I'm running out of reasons. Reason number 4, Ebony Maw. Black Bolt for Inhumans is the path to Ebony Maw. You have to go through Hela to get to Black Bolt, to get to Ebony Maw. And then lastly, it's Phoenix. Reason number 5 is Phoenix. So we got Phoenix and Loki are villain mystic controllers. And if you have 5 villain mystic controllers at 6 stars, you can unlock Phoenix. What I'm saying is that Hela is hella important. Mid-game players, I think Hela is probably the single most important character mid-game, easily. Is that worth $30? When the Asgardian team came out, this was, I believe, the first pack I've ever spent $30 for 50 character shards. And I did it early. I did it to get Black Bolt. And I felt like, I hate to say this, I got my money's worth. I really did. I mean, I had a good run with the team at the time. Anyways, I normally don't recommend this because the pricing on this is just hard to wrap my head around it. $30 for 50 character shards. It's not like even unlocking the character necessarily. But do what you got to do. Hela's important. Whatever you got to do to get to that Hela node and start farming her and get her finished so that you can get the rest of these amazing legendary characters is my suggestion. I do what you got to do, on this. I'm not screaming trash. Wrath of the Gods offer, okay, not shown in this offer is also Thor and Loki. So this is for the event that's coming up. The problem I have with this pack is fine if it helps you unlock Black Bolt. I get it. The problem I have with this pack is technically you can spend $20 and get 30 Heimdalls. Sif is War Store. Hela is late game farm. Loki also helps with Hela and getting Phoenix. Anyways, I see this being a popular pack. Anyways, but the problem I have with it is it's random. And if, let's say, you already have a 7-star Heimdall, well, that would feel bad. Right? You don't get to choose the characters. It's definitely random. Let's move on. Thor. Thor is a raid character, so he's kind of hard to get. Also, early game, he's very useful in Wave 1. Late game, and all game, he's very useful in Wave 1 Avengers, period. End of story. But yeah, if you don't have your Asgardians up and running, he technically fits perfectly into Wave 1 Avengers, and Raid Store is kind of a hassle. I get it. Let's move on. Trash. Great. Emma, okay. See, now let's just put it this way. I'm not as excited about Emma as I am Hela. Even though Emma's a better character. The thing is, Emma doesn't lead you to other legendary characters. Where is Emma available? Where is she going to be available? My guess is she's going to replace Coulson in some sort of brand new milestone orb. We had the third and final Emma event is over, and we're just waiting to see what happens and where she's going to be placed. My guess is that Coulson will be removed. Those orbs will end. They said that was the last version of those orbs. They're not going to update those anymore. There's no point in hoarding them. They actually said that. But the orbs right now have Symbiote Spider-Man and Coulson, and they will probably change that to Emma and Symbiote Spider-Man in some sort of new seasonal milestone orb. Maybe they'll call it a spring milestone orb. I don't know. Anyways, do what you got to do. Emma's one of the best characters in the game, easily. Squirrel Girl, not a fan of that buying her. I'm a fan of Squirrel Girl, but not buying her necessarily. All right, let's scroll through all of this. I think we've wrapped up all of this. Are you worried about mutants on mutants on mutants on mutants on mutants? We've had 4 mutants, and if we get 2 more mutants, like we had here in Tana's video, he's talking about 2 more X Factors. Is that going to be mutant on mutant on mutant? What do you think about that? I need Marvel's Mutant Force. I need mutant gear. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye.
I got a feeling it burns in my chest. It's growing larger with every breath I take. When I fight it, I hide it. It takes me down.